What I was looking for was a change to how things were going. I think as an entrepreneur, there's a lot of responsibilities, a lot of stress, a lot of things that build up over time. And I was struggling with finding a solution to those stresses in my life. And I tried everything from therapy to medication, and really nothing was quite fitting the bill for me. I think, some of the symptoms for me would be certainly stress, lack of enjoyment in my daily activities, kind of a feeling of like hopelessness or restlessness, not really being satisfied, just kind of like a down in the dumps, which I think really affected my work life. Being able to get things done, being able to focus on things, stay focused on things. I think I've always sought out, help, whether it be coaching or therapy or really just to get an edge, to make sure that I'm operating at my peak efficiency. I think that the other thing that was really interesting to me about NeuroPeak Protocol was it wasn't this thing that I had to sign up for years, like medication. I wasn't going to be taking medication for 5 years. This was something that you kind of go through it and you have a permanent improvement, and I think that to me was very appealing. There's a questionnaire that you fill out before each session, and you basically have to rank where you are kind of feeling-wise across the board. And I noticed that even though I didn't even really want to admit it or fill it out correctly, my results on that kept improving and they kept getting better. And by the end, I was basically at a perfect score for basically how I was feeling. And I think, that really said to me, whether or not I believe it's working, it actually obviously is, because when I answer these questions honestly, overall I'm doing a lot better mentally. From a personal standpoint, something I used to also do pre-treatment is I would look for ways to withdraw. So I would always be looking for a way to escape to my basement, to watch TV, just to be away, just to be in quiet. And I did notice after treatment, I stopped doing that. I stopped trying to escape all the time, and I would just be present with my family or at work. And I think that was another huge sign that things had improved. So for me, my challenges didn't disappear from the treatment. I still have the same amount of challenges, but my ability to deal with those challenges and have resilience in the face of those challenges, I think that's really what has changed dramatically. A huge difference pre and post treatment.